we're going to go over advanced order with, Trailstop, right? So first things first, you're going to come to trade over here. And if you're trying to trail options contracts, you will pick your ticker, right? So let's say we want to trail SPX. I'm going to right click anywhere on the strike chart, and then you will go to buy custom, right? Under here, you will go to with stop limit. When you do stop limit, this is going to pop at the bottom. Now, here is where you're going to create your template. Now, pay attention to the number of contracts that you want to save. So if you regularly trade one contract, then you're going to just remove this and keep it at 1, right? Right there. Position will just be auto, right? Because you want to, if you leave it at auto, you want it to work on both calls and puts, right? And then the symbol is SPX. Right here now is where you have to do some work. On the order type, we want to keep it at market, because if you leave it at limit, you might not get filled quickly because you have to find a buyer. But usually when you leave it at market, when you place that trade, the system will just buy you at whatever the price is. Now you got to be careful because some stocks have a very wide spread, right? You don't want to do market orders with a stock that has like a $50 difference, right? Unless you really want that trade. All right. So you're going to keep it at market. And then now right here on your stop order, you're going to do trail stop, right? With the trail stop, here now is where you're going to decide how much do you want to trail that trade by. And it all depends on the stock you're trading. So if you're trading SPX, you might find it moves with increments of $50. If you put a trail right here of like $10, you're going to get kicked out very fast. So $10, $20 might work well with SPY. SPX, if you're going to do $50, some people might do $75, some people might do $1. It's up to you. So whatever amount you wanna, you gotta have to put it in there. And you're gonna notice $50 is 0.50 as the negative there. And it has the plus and minus right here. Right here on the link, you need to change that to bid because you want that trail to trail you behind the bid, so you don't get kicked out too soon on the trade. Now, once you do this, right, you're going to click right here and save custom order template. Before you save it, review it to make sure it's what you really want. So it's telling you the first trigger, 1 market and 1 sell at bid 0.50 mark trail stop. So once you do that, you can save that, or if you just want to save it in your own words, you can just come here and say 1 market 50 trail at bid. Yeah, you can do that and then hit save. All right, so that's the first one. Then you can decide, by the way, you can name that maybe SPX or something, whatever you want to name it to remember how that works. Then you can now do another one for SPY, and you can just say, buy me at market, trail stop, and then you change this one, trail it at $10. And again, make sure it's at bid, right? This one at mark is fine. Then save. If you save that, it's going to be what you saved right there. Now, again, you go to right click, buy custom with stop limit. Now you're going to notice everything you saved is right here, right? So this is the one, if you're buying 10 contracts, it's going to trail you at $50. This is one for one contract trailing you at $50. Now, let's say you want to place the trade. So depending on how you trade, I don't know if you've done our training, then that means you're just going to right click and send this to the green tab. I mean, the green section of your active trader, and it's going to come right here. So if I want to trail this one and I have a good entry, guys, the catch is to make sure you have a good entry if you're going to be doing advanced orders. Otherwise, you're going to be kicked out so fast when you don't have a good strategy, right? So let's say you got into this trade and you got in right here at $3. What this means is if I right click, buy custom, and I pick 10 market, I'm buying at market to trail me at $50. It means it's going to buy 10 contracts of this option contract. If I got it at $3, the stop loss the system will place automatically will be at $2.50 because it's a $50 trail. And as soon as the trade starts to move, right? As soon as the trade starts to move, the trail will start moving with that trade automatically. So the beauty of that advanced order is there's a limit to your downside risk, right? In case the trade, you take the trade and it automatically, immediately, it reverses on you. That means you only stand to lose $50 on that trade. Hey, sometimes if the market is very volatile, it can kick you out even more than the $50. Okay, so don't think you're really safe, but it works most of the time. So once you're in at $3, when the trade starts moving, as long as this trade doesn't retrace below your $50 mark, right? Let's say you got in right here at $2.75, and this candle went all the way to $5.60. This new candle opened at $4.44, right? From $5.60 to $4.44, that means it would have already kicked you out because $5.60 to $4.44 is more than $50, right? So it would have kicked you out at around $5.10, right? But it means you already made almost 200% on that move without being kicked out. But if it never retraces back below your $50 mark, right, you would have continued to stay in the trade up to $10. So that would have been almost a 600% move. So things you need to know, guys, you need to set the right trail stop, right? So you're going to have to go and review some of your trades. If you do SPY, just review some of those candles, maybe on a 2-minute chart, to see when it goes up, how much does it retrace by, right? From one candle to the next. Like for instance, this one, it went all the way to $6. And when the new candle opened, this one went all the way to $3.40. So that was a very, very big retracement there. So I usually like to use the 2-minute chart to decide what my trail would be based on the retracements. So guys, that's about it. You just right click, buy custom, and then you pick the trail. I mean, you pick the advanced order that you set right there. Now, I don't want to get into active trader. I will do another video for that because I want to keep this short and sweet for the people who just want to learn how to do advanced order with the trail. So again, guys, the beauty of advanced order with a trail is there's no limit to how much you can make. When the trade starts moving, it's not going to catch you at 100% like the way it would have done if you were using the brackets, right? So in here, it just means if you buy custom and I pick 10, as soon as I hit this right here, right? And when I hit that, if I have it on auto send, as soon as I hit it right here, immediately it buys me at market, and immediately it starts trailing me at 50. So trailing me at 50, I will get kicked out if that trade retraces back above the 50 mark. But if the trade is a good entry, we're going to keep staying in the trade as long as that candle doesn't retrace past the $50 mark. All right, guys. So let me know what you think. I will do another video for other stuff, right? For this one, trailing only. All right, guys.